Welcome to the 5th Annual Globalquerque World Music Festival. My name is Jenny Dvoshek, and I'm a host here on KUNM on the Global Music Program. And I have with me Maria de Barros. Hello, Maria. Welcome to New Mexico.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm very excited.
We're very happy to have you here. I've been listening to your album a lot lately, and it's just wonderful.
Thank
I'd
you.
like to talk to you a little bit about that idea of morabeza, the title of your album.
Well, morabeza is a word that describes the soul and the spirit of the people of Cape Verde. Cape Verde, as you know, is located right off of the west coast of Africa, of Senegal, and it used to be a Portuguese colony, so there are 10 little islands where we speak Portuguese as the formal language, but at home and in our songs we sing in Creole of Portuguese. Well, it just so happens that these 10 islands have the friendliest and most hospitable people you'll ever meet in your entire life, and that quality that they possess is called morabeza.
And I'm very interested because your parents are from Cabo Verde,
Right.
but you were born in Senegal,
Right.
and then lived in Mauritania,
right.
and then were raised in Rhode Island.
In Rhode Island,
Yeah.
right. Amazing upbringing that I've had in my life. I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. What my parents did was they made sure that we knew where our roots were from. So as little as I can remember, I grew up in a house where we spoke Creole, which is our language from Cabo Verde, where we ate our food, where we listened to our music. It was everything about where we came from and never forgetting our roots. And I'm very glad that they did that. And then along the way, I've picked up all these rhythms, and of course I've known so many wonderful people from other parts of the world. And I'm very thankful that I've had that upbringing.
And so you're integrating these different influences in your music. For example, in Mauritania, there's kind of an Arabic feeling to the music. Do you feel like you've integrated some of that, or the rhythms?
Perhaps not in the first 3 albums that I have now, which the first one is Nyamundo, second one is Dansa Mami, and then the third one, Morabeza. I haven't quite put the Arabic feeling into some of the songs yet, but I would like to. That's the great thing about me being born in Senegal and raised in Mauritania, is that I have all these things to tap into for future albums. I always play traditional music of Cape Verde with a little tinge of the contemporary sound, both in the way that I deliver the music and also in the way that my arrangements are made, because it's not typically traditional all the way like the music of Cape Verde. Now, what's happened is that in my life, what's touched me the most, and that you will hear in my albums, is that Latin touch. Because I came to the US and really got into Latin music, and one of my 3 producers, 2 of them are Cape Verdeans, and the third one is from Argentina. So he takes a little bit of that Latin side of me, which is also part of our culture in Cape Verde, and puts that a little bit in my CDs. So that's where you find a little bit of that in the music. But I still have other rhythms that I'd like to explore, like the West African rhythms of Senegal, which is rich and amazing, amazing rhythms. I'd like to tap into that. The Arabic feel about Nouakchott, the city where I grew up in Mauritania. So, and even the French, because I listened to a lot of French music also, which you can feel a little bit of that in Morabeza. There's a track there called Fragile Amour, and it's written by a Cape Verdean who resides in France, and we put an accordion there that has sort of like the French feel to it.
Well, the Cape Verde Islands also were a real mixing pot of all these different cultures. Well, thank you so much for being here with us at Globalquerque.
Thank
Maria
you.
de Barros.
Thank you.